Good evening, guys. Today's session will be on one of the OOPS concepts, that is abstraction. So, abstraction is used to hide the functionality of the function from the users or from the customers or from the end users. So, it's nothing but hiding the internal functionality of the function. It is just hiding the internal functionality of the function. What it is, it's abstraction. So abstraction is nothing but hiding the internal functionality of the function. So which is used to hide the functionality or behavior of the function from the user, which means to hide the complexity of the function. The users only interacts with the basic implementation of the function, but inner working is hidden. Whatever the script or the code which you have wrote for the function, that will be hidden from the user, and user is familiar with what function does. So he knows that function is going to do what, but he don't know how the implementation has done, but they don't know the how it works. Okay, so in simple words, we all use the smartphone and very much familiar with its functions such as camera, voice recorder, call dialing, etc, but we don't know how these functions are happening in background. Let's take another example. When we use the TV remote to increase the volume, we don't know uh, how pressing a key increase the volume of the TV. We only know that by pressing a plus button to increase the volume. The functionality has been hidden there, right? When you go to a uh, let's say let me give you one more real time example. Let's say you are trying to purchase a vehicle from the showroom. When you go to the showroom, you don't bother about how the tire has been made, how the engine has been assembled, how the coloring has been done, how the seat and how the mirrors and these things doesn't matter to you. How the gear works, how the engine works, how those assembled, how the cooling functionality will done. You don't bother about this. You what you generally uh, consider is the color or the cc, what is the mileage or what is the type of model it is. Okay, these kind of things you're gonna consider, right? So there, the developers, sorry, the manufacturers, they have hidden the functionality of the uh, vehicle, and it is showing up on the functionality. So it's just giving us the uses of the vehicle or the main functionalities, main core, you can say, uh, just a rough idea about the function, but the manufacturers has hidden their uh, implementation details. So um, why do we need this abstraction? Why it is so much important? In Python, an abstraction is used to hide the irrelevant data or the classes in order to reduce the complexity. So it is to by using this, uh, user should not worry about the internal details. That can be a class or a function. Okay, so you should not worry about the function. It also enhances the application efficiency. Okay, so we'll discuss this. Before going to discuss, let me give you one syntax for this. First one, the syntax will look like from ABC import capital ABC. Okay. Next, we'll have a keyword class. Then we're gonna have class name. Sorry, whatever the name you're gonna give, and open close parenthesis, you're gonna give this package which is imported from this ABC as an argument to this class. That's it. This is the syntax of the function. Here you're gonna have the code. That's the syntax of the abstraction. So here we have the abstract base classes. So an abstract base class is the common application program of the interface for a set of subclasses. Let's say ABC is the subclass of this main class. Here small ABC is the main class, and here capital ABC is the subclass of this capital ABC. So we are importing this small ABC subclass from the main class called ABC. Okay, that's how we call. Okay, that's how we import. After importing, we'll pass this entire subclass as an argument to this class, so that now this class will have the access to ABC properties. So it can be used by the third party, which will provide the implementation such as with plugins. You can we have so many plugins from the third parties who can use those. It is also beneficial when we work with the large code uh, to remember all the classes. So when you are working with the large number of code or bulk script, this will be useful. So for this, I'll give you one simple example. For abstraction, we'll give one example. So let's say mm, from, as I told you, ABC is the main class. Import capital ABC. Okay, and not only this, abstract method. We're gonna import abstract method. These are the two subclasses from the or sub libraries from this main library ABC. Okay, here ABC is a library. Library is nothing but a collection of programs, a collection of uh, you can say classes, functions, objects, variables, attributes, and all. If you combine all those, that will be called as programs, right? If you combine all the programs, that will be, if you keep that in one place, that will be known as the package, or you can say library. You will have sub libraries under this main libraries. So here capital ABC and abstract method are two sub libraries, or you can say subclasses of this main class. Not let's say as of now we will consider this ABC as the library. These two are the sub libraries as of now. Okay, next one. Here, once it is done, as I told you, we'll have the class and name of that class. So here class and the name of the class. Let's say we'll give some dummy as the name of the class. Here I need to import that ABC. Okay, first I'm importing this one. Next, in this I'll have one. Mm, let's say I'll go with some, not dummy. We'll go with some bike or vehicle. Okay, some vehicle. So for this we'll have some color. What is the color of that vehicle? Okay, once it is done, get into the loop. Just I'll give the pass keyword. I'll explain you why do we give this. So this is one class. I'm gonna have one more class. For this vehicle, there are so many. Let's say heavy vehicles. For this, I'm gonna import this vehicle property. Here I'm doing inheritance, guys. I'm accessing this by using vehicle. So here I'm doing inheritance. This is child class. This is the parent class. By passing the name of the class as an argument to one class, that will be um, present as child class, and that will behave as a child class, and the argument will behave as the parent class. Here we'll have one method under this. For this, let's say heavy vehicles like gear. Let's say these are the geared vehicles. For this gear vehicle, we're gonna have uh, let's say 6 gears vehicle, 6 gears vehicle, 6 gears. This is one. So let's say I'm gonna take one more light vehicle. For this light vehicle, I'm gonna import same, because I need to have color as the common factor. Then I'm gonna have again here I'll have gear. This gear, let's say this will have 5 gears. Okay. Now I'll have one more class. This will let's say mm, heavy vehicles, light vehicles, and say scooting, non-gear. We'll go with non-gear. So for this also will vehicle. Next, I'm gonna have one um, method. So non-gear. For this, let's say gear. Sorry, gear, and this will don't have gears. So go with print. So no gears. So it doesn't have any gears. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll write a driver code. So driver code is nothing but this is, let's say this is the actual code. I want to hide this and I want to just show up the functionality. How I can do this in the sense? So by calling by creating a object for this heavy vehicle h underscore vehicle, heavy vehicle. I have created an object for this heavy vehicle. Um, for which class? This heavy vehicles class. For this class, I'm gonna have next. I'm gonna call with the reference of this. I'll call that gear method. Okay. So now it should print me the 6 gears. See. So here, what is happening in the sense? It is just hiding everything. It is hiding everything. This main class and these subclasses. Here we are just accessing through the objects. This is called abstraction. So if I want to, anyone can tell me, uh, can you guys create me an object? Tell me how to create an object for this class, light vehicle class. Yeah, L. You can take any. Yes, LV is equals to light vehicle. Yes, with the reference, object reference dot, and gear that also has gear as the gear as the. So if I run this now, it should give both 6 and 5 now, because we have created 2 objects. See here, both 6 and 5 we got. Now next one, non-gear. Let's say n underscore gear vehicles is equals to non-gear. Under this we'll have the same, that is n underscore dot with the reference to that object. Now we will have 6, 5 and no gears as an output. So for the user, let's say this whole thing is not here. Only the 6 gears, 5 gears, and no gears are going to be shown to the uh, end user. He will not be see. He might not be see this whole code that is hidden for him. This is called hiding the functionality and just giving them the just function usage of the function. Okay. Any doubts as of now, guys? So here, let me append some more information. Uh, In this code, we have imported the ABC module. Okay, here we have imported the ABC module to create the abstract class. To create an abstract class, we need to import the ABC module. That's the advantage of that's the reason we imported ABC class, to make this class as an abstract class. Will pass an pass statement to create this. So we created the vehicle class that inherited the ABC class and defined an abstract method named color. Okay, and we have then inherited the base class from this base class from this child class. We have three different subclasses. These three subclasses are called through this main parent class, as I can say, base class. Okay, with different methods. Next, we have created objects to call the abstract methods. These gear are the abstract methods. To call this, we need to create separate different objects to access those. Any doubts, guys? Okay. If you have no doubts, and that's it for today, guys. This is going to be a very short session. Tomorrow we'll discuss on uh, JSON files. Very important topic, JSON files. Okay. That's all for today, guys. You can drop off. Tomorrow we'll have the session. Thank you.